In just a few days, Ranganath began to feel that Shivpalganj was like the great Hindu epic, the Mahabharata. What was to be found nowhere else was there, and what was not there could be found nowhere else. He realized that all Indians are one and that everywhere our minds are alike. He observed that the Indian genius for manipulation and maneuvering existed in an unrefined form in Shivpalganj in abundance. This was the same genius which was proclaimed by celebrated newspapers in bold type in front page headlines, and due to which all kinds of great corporations, commissions, and administrations were formed, fell, and were dragged away. As Ranganath realized this, his faith in Indian cultural unity was reaffirmed. So vast has the perceived gap been between the rhetoric of the newly independent state and its local practices, between the aspirations of working and middle class men and women and the realities of their lives, and between the promises of social, gender, and economic transformation and the limits and the obstacles to almost any kind of personal freedom, that it is little wonder that satirical writing should thrive in Hindi literature. Shrilal Shukla belongs to a rich vein of writing that stretches from Surikant Tripathi Nirala's autobiographical sketches Chaturi the Chamar, Chaturi Chamar 1934, Kuli Bhatt 1937, and Bilesur the Goat Herd, Bilesur Bakriyaha 1945, to Krishan Chandra's Sensible Donkey in Autobiography of a Donkey, Ek Gadhe Ki Sarguzasht 1957, from Harishankar Parsai's Deft Inspector Matadeen, who exports corrupt police practices to the moon, to Uday Prakash's wry stories of everyday tragedies, from Vinod Kumar Shukla's almost enchanted contemplation of small-time, small clerk life in a servant's shirt, Naukar Ki Kameez 1979, to the sardonic performances of cheaters and cheated in the more recent writings of Gyan Chaturvedi and Akhilesh. Indeed, as Shrilal Shukla himself put it in an interview, irony is a forceful and fundamental note in every meaningful piece of writing today. Yet the status of satirical writing has remained uncertain in the Hindi literary field, uneasily poised between time pass, newspaper columns, and serious literature that engages in cultural critique and explores the personal as well as the political. Shrilal Shukla himself has suffered as a result. While Raag Darbari is recognized as a satirical masterpiece, received the annual prize of India's National Academy of Letters, Sahitya Akademi, in 1970, and has never been out of print since publication, it is yet to be recognized as a literary classic. Only one serious volume of criticism exists devoted to Shukla, edited by the writer and editor of the prominent literary journal Tadbhav, Akhilesh, in 2000, and only one essay in English by Rupert Snell, and he is yet to become properly part of the collective understanding of post-independence Hindi literary history. Yet, as we shall see, not only does Raag Darbari deal with the crucial questions of state and politics in post-colonial India, Shrilal Shukla's writing more generally engages in dialogue and occasionally in polemic with the main literary trends and cultural attitudes of his time. Shrilal Shukla's background is not unusual among Hindi writers of his generation. He was born in a village of Lucknow district in North India to a Brahmin family of educated but economically vulnerable small farmers who had one foot in Sanskrit learning and one in modern education and colonial service. Lucknow is famed as the splendid capital of the late Mughal kingdom of Awadh. The old spellings are Aud or Ode, a city of lavish architectural spectacle, and a